Thank you for the like. Hey guys, come on into the live tonight. J Dog, what's up, brother? Hey, go check out the short I just did with that old ugly Maverick 88. I seen you button on, so I jumped on for a minute. I got to get with you on how you change that setting. I couldn't find it, so I just left mine like it was. I went to studio, but I didn't know which one to click on from there. I need 5 subs. That's my goal for this live. I need 5 subs. Dangerous, brother. Hey, go check out that new short I just did with that old ugly Maverick 88. Dangerous. And drop a comment on that. I threw that booger in the ditch, in the water, drug it behind the truck, and still managed to empty it. Dangerous. Look at that. You see the 357 there. Look at the handle, the emblem. They covered these beautiful brass emblems up with some old black plastic looking paint. I was cleaning it today, and I noticed a little gold spot. When I got to messing with it, all that old black plastic paint come off. It's got them beautiful gold emblems in the grip. I'm fixing to gold plate the cylinder and the trigger. Come on in, guys. Double tap that screen. I need 5 subs, bro. If anybody could help me out, hit the sub. Comment on my shorts you subbed. I will sub back. Drop some comments. Let's get some engagement going on tonight. On the table is the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, the Taurus 605 Protector Poly, the Boss 25 12 gauge. A little hyped up. I just ran out to the woods and got to get off a few little rounds before it got dark. Figured I'd come spend a few minutes on live before everybody else jumps on. 11 people in the chat. Double tap the screen. Drop a comment. Go check out our content. If you like it, drop a sub. I need 5 more to hit 900, guys. If you could help me out tonight, then leave a comment on my shorts and I'll sub back. Once again, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. It really helps with YouTube playing with the numbers right now. Small content creators could really use your support. Just a comment every now and then on some of their shorts. Like the videos, you know. I mean, it don't cost you a dime. And if you scrolling, you got time anyway. 12 folks in here. Double tap that screen. Subscribe. Also, J Dog Pimp Daddy, Stay Dangerous. All the ones that you see lighting up right now. Please go to their channels. Look at their content. Subscribe to their channels, man. Great group of guys. I can't talk enough about them. Especially J Dog. If you're looking for a 50 cal, a beautiful 1911, go check out J Dog. You're looking for some Palmetto States and some nice AR style rifles, go hit up Stay Dangerous. Check out their content. FV Ordnance, Chance, and man, go look at these guys. I'm telling you, in this group that we've got, about any kind of firearm you could think of within reason, somebody's got it. J-Dog, I can't wait to send this damn Maverick 88 off to Cerakote. I want to age it. I want to do it in a zombie green and age it and put the umbrella stickers from Resident Evil on it and then put Resident Evil Survivor on the receiver. That's the ultimate goal. I'm sending it to King of Camo. I talked to Dangerous last night. Go to setting icon, click to upload defaults. Go to advanced settings. That's what I was doing wrong. I didn't go to advanced settings. Okay, I know where to go now. Appreciate it. I'll do that later. I'm not sweating it right now. But talked to King of Camo. I talked to Dangerous and his wife and told them if they could get me a picture of what I have in my head of this Maverick 88 so I could send it to them. I'm going to have them do the Resident Evil theme on the Maverick 88. 14 people in the chat. Double tap that screen. Drop a comment. Subscribe. Let's get it cracking. I don't know if you guys heard there. It's all over the news now. We've had another shooting at a college. I want to say it was New Mexico or wherever. But when I clicked on the news, it sounded like it happened early morning. One assailant, 2 people. It almost sounded like a robbery gone bad. When I first heard it, it sounded like a school shooting, but that's not what it sounded like. And the assailant's still on the loose. So you guys, thoughts and prayers go out to that college. Anytime something like that happens, first thing they do is try to come for us, you know, and the big mean looking pew-pews there. So some pretty big things going on in the 2A world right now. You got a legislation introduced wanting to basically upcharge the tax stamp from the 30s price to today's price, which would put it over $5,000. Then you have them still talking about keeping the paperwork, just making the suppressors and stuff free. So we're gonna see how that works out. But yeah, it's Friday, guys. We ain't got shit to do. Let's ride out on YouTube tonight, play around, jump from channel to channel. Did it? It got more than the Deagle did. Brookside, what's up, guys? Focus, what's up? Yeah, I'm still amped up. I went out shooting that Maverick 88. Got off a few rounds. I put up a new short of me actually shooting. I just rode down a little dirt road, messed around for a few minutes. All right. I guess you're not gonna tell us what the purchase is until you premiere it on your channel, right, Dangerous? Hopefully Monday or Tuesday I'll have one of my new ones that's fixing to be part of my content. Hopefully I'll have that 300 blackout I could throw up. It's a Husqvarna. We know how you feel about your Huskies. I should have brought mine in and threw it up on the table just for you, J-Dog. Same exact one. Except my bar says Husqvarna. That's the only difference. $12 people in the chat. Boy, if y'all missed J-Dog's live a while ago, y'all missed a hell of a live. Had a good group of people in there. It was jamming. FV had a hell of a group in his. At one point, he was over 150 people in his. Yeah, I talked it over with my wife. I'm gonna go ahead and do a new purchase Monday or Tuesday. I want something. I've already got the stuff for the Palmetto State lower. I still got to get with Stifler in order to slide. Now my problem is coming up with the color I want for the top. I got that dark earth lower. I don't want it to be all one color, so I'm kind of digging that camouflage he's got. For the 19. I got notification my holster that I won will be in tomorrow. My mail notification told me I had something coming, and that's the only thing that I would have coming. So, oh yeah, folks, it's always great, man. Beautiful day, beautiful day. I've enjoyed my day on YouTube, other than the strange ass room I ended up in when none of y'all was live earlier. I was scrolling through Facebook, and there was a guy sitting there, called himself the Minuteman Mountain or some shit. He was dressed out in military gear. I figured he was a vet or an active, so I sat there for a minute. They were playing these old 1940s style commercials in the 50s where they're still talking about having nuclear bomb bunkers, and playing these old ass songs and talk about Camel cigarettes, and smoke a Camel cigarette and see how it increases your cigarette enjoyment. Just all this old stuff. After about 10 minutes of being in that room, kind of got some real militia vibes and some damn the movie Deliverance. I got a lot of them vibes. I was waiting to hear the banjo music and somebody to walk up and say I had a pretty mouth. 14 people in the chat, folks. Double tap that screen. I'm 5 subs off. 5 subs off from 900. If I can get there today, I'll be happy. And what I was talking about, I don't want to move it, but if you look at the handle, or the grip of that 357, you can see it's now bronze. It's the Taurus logo, bronze, gold, whatever you want to call it. That shit was covered up from the factory with some cheap plastic black paint. And as I was rubbing it off earlier, trying to clean the gun, I realized it had that bronze underneath it. So yeah, went ahead and let that ride out. $17 people in the live. Hey, y'all, double tap that screen. I'm sure the trolls will be in just a minute. Ultra Fire. Hey, man, I love that video. Run these numbers up, folks. Jump in, jump out. I don't care how long your stage is. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Drop a comment. Anybody heard from Utah today? I know they popped him last night with that dumbass violation. Once again, kind of like you, J-Dog, he had his hands in his pockets, standing in the camera, and they got him for touching. But he walked off screen, so YouTube really getting harsh now. I'm gonna run this up to 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll pop off. Yeah, it is BS. BS how much they are messing with us. Hold on. How does the Taurus... It handles alright. It's that 2-inch barrel. And it's got them ridged grips. And after about 20 rounds, them ridged grips you start to feel it in the palm of your hand. Not too bad, but it does have a thump to it if you're shooting, the hotter grain hollow points. But it's, I mean, as far as accurate as can be, I've not had any major problems with it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't go in my frame. I don't do any of that stuff. But I watched one the other night, and man, he kept sliding firearms up during the live, and you never saw his hand, but you knew he was moving the guns because they kept appearing, and they'd slide across the table. It's like, look, YouTube, they're moving on their own. I'm like, if we done something like that, they'd have yanked us immediately. And he had like 150 people in the chat. That was before all this started, though. This was about 3, 4 days ago. And they're going to, man. Even like people's going to these other chats, the rules follow. As you grow and build a following, they always change the rules. They don't want to see positive influence in the Second Amendment community at all. They just want to see the negative shit. They want to be able to point their fingers and say, see, we were right. Guys, double tap that screen, subscribe, drop a comment on one of the shorts that you subscribed, and I will sub back. If you have a channel, please drop it in the comments so people can sub to you also. Let's see who pops in tonight. But I'm gonna keep playing with this Boss 25. I've had no more since that first video I done, and that was on me. I had the wrong foot-pound ammo. But since I've changed that up and I'm running nothing but 1,600 foot-pound plus out of that, I've had no hiccups, no problems cycling, nothing. I'm enjoying it. And then I think I'm going to do some longer content videos breaking down the 1911, breaking down the shield, because it's got a little trick to it. And a lot of people miss that. It's got a little clip in the receiver that you got to fold down, and it's kind of hard to see. And it makes it easier to take your slide off. A lot of people just pull the trigger like Glock, try to pull the trigger, and it does work. It just makes it harder to work that slide off. So I'm going to do some breakdown videos on them too. And do a breakdown video on that Boss 25, which requires pretty much no tools other than an Allen wrench in one spot. Oh yeah, I've got a little small one. Everything, as long as you're not like shooting towards people's houses and stuff. And the good part about me, I've got enough property. I just take little rubber tires, sand. I've got a couple old pine trees, real thick pine trees stacked up. Yeah, I can sit here and shoot all day. I've got to go get a bunch of still targets and full-size silhouette targets and get all that set up again. Because I'm not shooting no real high caliber out here on my property anyway. Most what I play with that would be handguns, a couple of shotguns, and then small caliber rifles. A .308 tops, I would say. Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying, Ultrafire. I just put up a video. I went and shot this Maverick 88. Kind of threw it in the ditch, got it dirty and wet, and picked it up and just started firing it. Yeah, below ground, that'd be neat. Just build you up a berm, um, and drop it down. Drop it down 5, 6 feet, and you'd be good. And if you put that out there, J Dog, to like your local people that like to shoot, you could probably get all that done damn near free, just so they'd have a place to shoot every now and then. 17 people in the chat, guys. Double tap that screen. If you're not already subscribed, please do. Drop a comment. Also, go to all my people there in the comments. Go to their channels and do the same. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Great group of guys. You want to see a deagle, a 50 cal? Go see J Dog. Focus. Go see Dangerous. Man, I can't even name them all. We got so many now, I can't name everybody. Oh yeah, J Dog be putting up some Martha Stewart shit, bruh. How to cook fish, how to cook onion rings, how to smoke a onion in the smoker. Kennedy, what's up? But yeah, when y'all get time tonight, all y'all go check out that short I just did shooting the Maverick. I didn't have long, I was playing around. It was on my Red Bull trip. I decided to go down the dirt road for a minute. Five subscribers off, guys, from 900, and then we'll start the grind to get to 1,000. Focus. I'll check that out next when I get off. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What J Dog says. Make sure you double tap. And it ain't even got to be with me, man. Just find your favorite YouTube content creators. All of them's numbers are being played with right now. And if you enjoy watching them, go support their page, man. And by support, I mean a like, a comment, a subscribe. These guys put a lot of work into their content. They put a lot of work into staging these videos, editing these videos, doing things for your enjoyment. Least you could do is hit a thumbs up, drop a comment. Yeah, that's the 357 605 Taurus Protector Poly. It's fastly becoming one of my everydays. If nothing else, it's a backup. Now the one closest is the 9, the Smith and Wesson. It's always with me. Yep, we subscribe to the other channels. Drop in the comment you subscribe so we can see it. We go back and subscribe back. Your next gun's a 357. Is that what you're saying, or the Smith, Joe? If you get the Poly Protector 357, the only thing I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to do the at the end of the cylinder, your cylinder screw, take the cap off, go ahead and pull that screw out and put a real screw in it, because even with Loctite, shooting it, it'll back itself out. But if you put a little bit better screw in it, you won't never have another problem. I just went to the local hardware store, found one that fit the threads, screwed it in, and I've not had another issue. Because you hear a lot of people saying, oh, I couldn't get the hammer to go back, or I couldn't get it to cock all the way. That screw gets loose, and that's what the problem is. But yeah, I enjoyed the little 357, mainly because I carry it in this little sticky holster, and I can throw it in my little shorts or whatever, and it don't slip, it don't move, it sits there, even cutting the grass, cutting tree limbs and stuff. I don't even know I got it on. Which I'm one of them weird ones. One of these firearms sleep in the bed with me at all times, so I gotta have something to make it comfortable. "12 folks in the live." Double tap that screen, guys. Yeah, I keep, if I, it's a joke in my house. My wife always joking that my firearms go more places than she does. Now it's really true, because she sleeps in a separate room. She on the other side of the house where the nursery is. So if the grandbaby cries, she can get in there to him. And then the 5-year-old usually comes in here with me, and the 3-year-old stays in there with her. Hey, I like a good revolver. To me, they still have a place. I mean, the one you see there was in my last self-defense shooting. That was the one I had that day. So I can honestly say, not only did it save my life, but it saved a 4-year-old's life. Because when I did what I did, the dude was actively reloading a 30-round mag after already hitting 2 people in the parking lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, that was my 3rd incident. It don't take much. I mean, running the stores and stuff, um, I was always real weary about people hanging in the parking lots, but that's why. It only takes a second to get a couple people hanging in your parking lot, an argument break out, and before you know it, you got gunshots. Um, so I still have a problem when I see people grouping up and crowding up. Just get kind of uneasy. That's why I tell everybody I'm really not joking when I say I don't go to town now, but maybe once or twice a month. Um, I go once a month and get groceries, prescriptions, things I gotta have for the month, and then I get right back out here in the woods. I just don't go into public much anymore. And can't stand a damn Walmart. I'd rather get all my stuff from the dollar store if I could. Yeah, I just don't do big crowds anymore. And I don't shop in places that don't support the Second Amendment, so that kind of cuts down some of my shopping. It's like Sam's Club. Sam's Club don't advertise it, but if they see you like open carrying, they'll send a person up to you and say something to you. Um, that's like Waffle House. I don't know. A lot of you guys won't know what Waffle House is. Some of you will. Waffle House has a sign up that says no illegal guns. Well, I have a permit. My guns are legal. But no, they actually mean no firearms, period. They'll come tell you to leave if they know you're carrying. That's why I love Academy Sports so much. I love their sign they have on our door at our local academy. And it says, "Attention customers, for your protection, our employees and our other customers carry firearms." And basically fuck around and find out. Yep, the Thunderdome. Bro, I was a cook there for quite a few years. We had our share of knockdown dragouts in there. We used to love them little egg skillets and the hot grease and the grip bowl and the grip pot. Scatter, smother, covered for your ass. Chump, top, diced, capped. When my wife and I first got together, she was a waitress there and I was a cook. You had to be tough to work there on the night shift, that's for sure. Especially when the clubs let out. Who all is going live tonight, guys? I purposely waited to take my happy meds to see who was going live so I could sit up a little later tonight. Yeah, I haven't either, Kennedy. I don't. I'm funny, bro. When I found out how bad my diabetes and all that was, and I had to go on my weight loss journey, I don't eat fast food. Sam, what's up, brother? Buck himself is in the room. Yee, brother. Sam posted the gangster guns on his shorts the other day, and I said, "Yeah, my great grandpa, Papa, used a Thompson in the Great Valentine's War of Chicago." I started to say, "My auntie Gazelda used a Uzi in Miami in the Great War of the 80s." Oh yeah, bro. I appreciate dropping in, man. I really appreciate that. Hey guys, double tap that screen. Go check out, once again, I can't say this enough, all these creators on here talking, man. Sam, J-Dog, man, y'all go check out their content. You don't know what you're missing. Shoot a subscribe, like, comment. These guys work their asses off on this content, man. They need all the support they can get. And it's not like anybody's making millions off of this. We do it because we enjoy it and we enjoy entertaining other people. We love keeping people informed. I just like changing people's minds who have these bad thoughts about us and the Second Amendment. Period. I love showing people that we're not the picture that's been painted in their heads. That these are tools. It's also a sport, and the bigger percentage of us, we all handle our stuff safely. We treat them like babies. You know, we ain't out here flagging folks and doing all kind of crazy stuff. We make sure we train. We make sure we're informed on what we carry, even down to the ammunition we carry. I watched a guy the other night talking. Well, it was last night, I think, or either earlier this morning. He's in the European Union, and he was trying to say that, you know, guns kill people, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, you got it over there. You got the cartels, you got the mafia, you got the yakuza, you got the bikers, you got all this stuff over there. I says an evil-minded person is going to find a way, whether it be with a gun or whatever he can get his hands on. If somebody's got intent to harm, they're going to do it. It's the fear of what do we have that stops a lot of that. That's why this always happens in them gun-free zones, because they scared somebody going to get them before they can get anybody else. But that's my rant on that. I try not to get political. I try not to do too much, but I damn sure stand up for the Second Amendment everywhere I can. Guys, double tap that screen. I got 5 more subscribers to get to 900. I may have some now. I haven't looked, but to be safe, because YouTube likes to steal a couple when I go to sleep. So yeah, I got 5 more to get to 900, and then I'll be on my road to 1,000. But I got a shit ton of watch hours to get. I got 4 more, so I got 1 sub. Hey, at least I got 1. What's up, Beats? Thanks, Beats. I done a little work to mine. It ends up it was still on me. I won't call it unnecessary work because I do it to all of them. I polished the bore, polished the rail, took all the sharp edges off the inside. Um, just did what I could. Anything that's metal on metal, I made sure I polished it up real good. Then come to find out it had the 1,600 foot-pound gas block in it, and I was trying to shoot sub 1,200 foot-pound ammo, so that's why it wasn't cycling. I put the 1,600 plus ammo in it, and I'm not had another problem. But I got it off a guy. It was a real good deal, and he told me it had the 1,300 pound gas piston in it. It didn't. It had the 1,600. Yeah, all mine. I tinker with every one of mine. Um, all right, Sam, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate the love. Keep the content coming with Buck. And we'll see you soon there, Papa. Yee yee. See, guys, that's exactly why I do this, man. The camaraderie, I can't talk tonight. That we got going on, man. The people that come in and show love. I can't wait till I get back to Atlanta and can do a collab with King of Camo. They done gave me permission to use some of their stuff, but to actually go in and do a collab with them, that's gonna be good. Yeah, that is going to be awesome. And then I always mix up their names. Um, hell, the guys at King of Camo's always joking around with. They're up north. Damn, the Boss Firearms. They always come down, so I'd love to get something going with them also. They're a funny group of guys too. Coach, I think he just popped out, bro. He usually stops in for a second or two, and then he hops off. 13 people in the room. Hey, double tap that screen. If you have not subbed to my channel, please do. Drop a comment on my shorts and I'll sub back. Trying to inch my way towards 900. I think J Dog just said I'm 4 off. 4 more people. Three subs away. Hot damn, I'm getting there. 3 more subs. Which I could probably cheat and do that. I go in there and get my wife's tablet and her 2 accounts, and but I'm not going to do that. I leave her out of my Second Amendment stuff. I don't want some overzealous school administrator to see something with her holding a firearm or something and then try to get her in trouble at school. So I try to leave her out of my Second Amendment stuff. May or may not have done that for yours. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, I call family members and stuff like that, but I don't want them on my page. I don't fucks with them in real life. I don't want them on YouTube. And damn sure I ain't putting my mom's shit on here, but she'll be on here telling all kind of stories. First day I did Insta, I didn't pay attention that everything you put on Insta gets sent over to your Facebook. Well, I dumped, I don't know how many videos went to my Facebook that day. My mom gonna call me, tell me, baby, you all right? Who you going to war with that big ass gun? I said, no, mama, I'm doing something for YouTube. Because mama was there at the second self-defense when they were out there, and they picked up 140 shell casings in between 5 of us. And mama was like, damn, did it take all that? I said, yeah, sure enough did. I'm gonna re-upload that video, the aftermath of that day. Oh shit! You know what? Oh, I'm glad you said that, bro. Hold on a second. Y'all talk for a minute. I'm glad you brought that up, J-Dog. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that. Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Hope I ain't got enough people. I don't think nobody telling me. I'll black the screen out in just a second. Hold on. Yeah, see, I don't wear none of this stuff anymore. I mean, I used to wear this stuff everywhere I went, and I just don't wear it no more. Hold on 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Then I got a bunch I got to send to the shop because they're not working. Hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere, guys. All right, can y'all hear me now? Does anybody hear me? Okay, good. But yeah, I don't wear any of this stuff anymore, man. I mean, I got a shit ton of rings, necklaces, watches. Um, I just don't go anywhere anymore, so I don't wear it. But I have the Seikos, and then I have what's called the Grand Seiko. And if you look that up, that's running. Some of them run up with what your lower line Paddocks run. They run every bit as much as the Rolexes. Um, I'm a watch and cologne collector. I probably got 150 bottles of cologne, from Creed of Venice to your Polos to your top line colognes. I was a cologne addict for the longest time. Guns, colognes, and watches has always been my collection, and coins. I even got a real U.S. dollar that's got Santa Claus on it. Santa Claus. Yeah, yeah. Just stuff I collected years ago and I've held on to over the years. The Rolex was bought for me when I opened my first taxi cab service. Um, Legit, no cap, no bullshit. My first year, I opened a cab service after driving a cab for 3 years with a business partner. In my first year, I done $1 million. all off of $5 cab rides anywhere in town. Everybody bet that I would never make it 3 months at the prices I was charging. But now in that 1 million, we spent 60,000 in tires, almost 200 grand in gas and maintenance and then payroll. So out of all that, we might have cleared that first year. We might have cleared 60 bands. Dead ass serious. In between offices and just insurances. Our average car insurance, because you had to have what's called livery insurance, um, for 7 cars that ran us 3,500 a month. Just insurance. And then I gave a lot back to like um, people in the nursing homes and stuff. I would do $3 days to where they didn't have to be dependent on their families. They could ride with the cab and have their independence. And then I had medical contracts that took me all over the country for workman's comp. That's why if any of y'all ever get a workman's comp claim, you need to holler at me, because there's some nasty stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you as a patient wouldn't know. Um, but I had that, and I had the federal contracts to haul the federal law training students around, and the Kings Bay Naval Submarine Base. Man, I've had a hell of a life. I've got to experience a lot of things. And I started that cab business with our tax check. That year, we took the kids to um, Orlando, and when we left Orlando, and I come back and I got the office and everything, I literally had $5 left in my pocket. That first day, I sat there staring at that damn telephone like ring, ring, because we invested everything we had. And we came up. We did good. We kept it for almost 20 years before the heart attack. Been a fun life. Here's to 50 more. It is. It was a real good run, man. And like I said, I've lived and got to see things that most people, in their 80s didn't get to see, and I'm grateful for that. That's why this little YouTube thing, man, this is to get out and talk to guys like y'all, meet people, man. I never expected to make $1 million off of YouTube. I never expected to become famous. That's not what I'm here for. I like to teach, share knowledge, start talking about some of the old ways, like the older medicines that used to work, and the things that the old folks would pass on that just don't seem to be passed on anymore. That's the kind of shit that really gets me going. That's what I'm passionate about. Showing people how you can, in a situation, start fires and, you know, survive out in a damn wilderness. You know, how you can pull your truck out of a ditch or a hole using just a rope and 2 tree branches and make an actual legit winch that'll pull you out. I want to do some content like that too. Showing people how to process their own meat instead of paying butchers and grocery stores all these crazy ass prices. Couple dollars for a bullet and you can fill your freezer up. And if you prepare it right and cook it right, it don't have the wild gamey taste. None of that. If you know what you're doing, I could cook a deer roast and you would think it was a regular beef roast. I'm like you, J-Dog. I love to cook. When my daughter married that guy from India, I wanted him to feel like he was home. So I got with his mother, learned their whole damn recipe list, whether it be butter chicken, chicken masala, tikka masala. I learned how to cook all that. I learned how to cook naan, which is their bread. Um, I've always been able to cook Italian food and soul food and shit like that. Um, oh yeah, I make all kind of fire starters, which I've got just about every kind of fire starter you could think of. But I can make a fire using windshield wiper fluid and a few other little things. Common goods out of your house. Working on a project now. I saw it and I called cap at first, but now that I've started looking at it, it works. You could take a regular like box fan or one of these oscillating fans, take the motor out, glue magnets on the frame, and it'll power that fan without any electricity. Well, here where we are, we're prone to hurricanes and losing power. So anything like that would come in handy if you want just to cool off a little bit. Because it sucks when it's 90 degrees and a hurricane knocks out your power for a week straight. And all the stations are closed so you can't get gas for your generator. Four people in the room, y'all double tap that screen. I would move all that stuff, but I ain't gonna take a chance of pissing YouTube off. If you have not subscribed, please consider go look at the content. Consider subscribing. Once again, I'm gonna go through my spiel. All these guys on here comment. Go check out their pages. Subscribe. You won't regret it. There's one in here right now that's got one of the prettiest 1911s that you'll ever see. And it's a gold cup. But it is a beautiful, beautiful firearm. And you won't see another one like it, I don't think. Oh, you welcome, bro. Man, y'all just don't know, man. I can't talk enough about y'all. We have a good time. And just about any time of the day, you can find one of us on. J-Dog, I'm glad you had the numbers you had today, bro. I'm glad it finally broke loose on you. They've been giving you hell so long. You deserve it. Yeah, brave enough to two-tone a gold cup. But it turned out just perfection. I mean, perfection. It looks like it just should be. It looks like you should buy it in a box that way. Well, even doing the gunmetal gray on the Deagle, once again, you're not going to see another unless somebody copies you, but you're not going to see another one like that. And to me, that Deagle's supposed to be that color. When they start gold plating them, that's just too much real estate to put all that damn gaudy ass gold on. And I like gold, but every gold one I've seen, it's there's no break in it. It's just all gold. Like with that two-tone 1911, you can see kind of like an automobile. You can see all the body lines. You can see all the lines on it. Now that you've two-toned it, it just brings out all the beauty of the firearm. Oh, it does. It does. It makes it look like a beast, which it is a beast, but it just makes it look all the more like fuck around and find out for real. I don't know how many views I got on this stream, but we still kicking. I'll go change my settings, and then tomorrow morning, about 6 a.m., I'll do another one after, if J Dog goes on, after J Dog goes off. Not much, Ultra Fire. We just winding her down for a few minutes. Ultra Fire, have you scrolled through to see if anybody else is on? I know FV got to be happy with the numbers he got today. 150 people in the chat room. Oh, EDC's on? I'm fixing to end mine, so we can pop in EDC and visit with him for a second. Show him some love, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging in. Stay strapped. Keep one in the tube. Let's go check out EDC. I've been going an hour, so love you guys, man.